I have outdone myself again.
Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today will be a very good one because I'll be trying vegan food for 24 hours, and for this video specifically I'll be showing you a lot of recipes that you can cook at home by yourself. I wouldn't say clean, but I believe simple and very tasty meals that anyone can do at home. And maybe I'll do like a separate kind of video if you want to see me going around New York City and like trying out vegan foods. Preface, I am not vegan in any way, so if I do any like mistakes or say something wrong, please bear with me. I kind of have like adequate knowledge on this, as this video is more like showing you guys that there are really a lot of alternatives you can eat that are vegan and tasty as well, because I think there's kind of this perception that it's just salad. You have limited, but that doesn't limit you to everything. So let's start this video. I just woke up. I just had like kind of long night yesterday from work, so I am looking pretty tired. You can look at my dark circle rings. I'm gonna use a vegan product, Ice Stove Modeling Mask by Fully. Veganism is not just limited to food, it also means the products that you consume. It might be skincare, your fashion. I did a collaboration with them, but I really like this product. Every time I use this mask, it leaves my skin so moisturized. This is a mask. It will probably work first if you did a simple cleanse on your face, so I did that. Very simple, just scrape like so. This part is the essence, so you want to mix this two together, and then yeah, I like to shake it a bit. You do have to work pretty fast for this mask because it will harden so smooth. Show you guys the formula. It's like so fluffy, like a meringue. I'll apply this and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, sorry for the jump scare. Obviously I didn't do such a great job of making it look perfect, but you have to wait for 20 minutes or so. You see how easy it just peels off? Like, I love this part of this. See, my face is super clean and fresh, and I always like to finish off with another one of their products. You don't have to worry because the whole Fully brand is completely vegan formula, and this is their green tomato cream. Gives me that very cake glossy look, so that's why I like it. So I like to use my fingers. Really feels very good on my skin. See, kind of gives your skin a like nice glazed donut cake gloss. So breakfast, I'm thinking those situations, so maybe like a nice toasty bread, some spread, and caramelized onions. I have to chop some ingredients first, so I'll get that set up right now. I'm gonna slice them like really thin. You start from the edge here and you work your way up. Use your fingers as a guide so that you don't chop them off, you know. If you want stability, like you turn it to the other side and then you continue cutting. You want to cut more onions than you might expect because vegetables contain a lot of water, so you're cooking it for a very long process. Like you're trying to caramelize onions, it's really taking out a lot of that water. So this much of onions could be like this little caramelized onions. So if you want more, like just cut more than what you would expect. Caramelized onions, I like to use these kind of pots rather than a non-stick one. Together that fond that sticks on the bottom, which is like flavor. I like to go ahead with a little bit of oil like this. So this is kind of visual right now. You see it reducing in quantity. Well, it didn't really reduce in quantity, more like volume, because the water has been evaporated. You can kind of start to see a bit of
the browning, which is caramelization.
So I'm gonna do my matcha while I'm looking at my onion. I'm really happy I just got into opening my Ippodo tea. Every start of the year, Ippodo always releases some kind of New Year matcha. So I tasted it and it's pretty good, so I'm really excited to drink this. For my alternative plant milk, I have here the silk almond. Of course, it's plant derived using agave syrup. So I already have these very helpful labels. Really streamlines the process. You can just flip to the label and see, oh, this is vegan, then I can use it. This will be my matcha combo for today, and I actually used this combo anyway. There was like no change in my lifestyle. Just looks like such a perfect matcha latte.
Just wanted to show you guys a bit of the fond that sticks onto the pan. So I usually like to need a lot of water just to like get it out alone.
So what I'll be having for breakfast today will be soft green bread, I believe, and then I'll be spreading it with some hummus. I'm feeling particularly hungry, so I think one will do.
I tasted it already and it's super sweet and nice, so I'm excited.
That knot looks so delicious. Some toasty bread here, we love that. I'll start by putting on the hummus. So it looks like it's so smooth and nice, right? Thread it on like this. The caramelized onions that I did just now. My cherry tomatoes. I have walnuts over here. I'll use my raspberry glaze, so you don't need a lot. You gotta season it, come on. And a bit of pepper. Some nice little breakfast kind of toast. Looking so freaking delicious. I'll try it right now. I'm sorry guys, but I outdid myself again. This is so scrumptious. The thing is, I'm not even capping. I wouldn't have thought of doing this until this challenge, but decided to explore kind of my vegan options now, because this is bomb AF. This is really bomb AF. The room is a bit cold from me opening the windows while I cook, so I'm actually gonna wear my hoodie while I do my yoga. Usual, gonna do from my Alo Moves app on my phone. Try this one by Annie Moves again. It's called Detox.
Hi guys, I'm Annie and we're here again. Hold for one, right up and back and out. Twist from the belly. One, right hand. You're gonna lock this knot with your chin and just rest it over without judging. For balance. Two. For one, reach. Take it down. Exhale. Again. Put deeper into that stretch. And more teeth. Namaste.
Hey guys, it's around 1:45 p.m. right now and I want to eat my lunch. So I'll bring out all the ingredients. So, I thought what I had in the fridge was doenjang, but apparently it's miso paste, but essentially it's It's very different, but it is still made from the fermenting of soybeans. So I think I'll call this my soybean ramen stew, okay? I'm gonna use the instant noodles from Shin Ramyeon. I know Shin Ramyeon is not vegan. I'm just gonna be using the noodles, the only wheat noodles I have, so I'm gonna save this seasoning packet for another day. I'll be using this tofu, got zucchini and spring onions. I'll use some garlic as well. Boil the water first. Zucchini, to cut it into quarters, so first. This it's gonna be minced anyway, so that's my fastest way to do it, guys. And then I'm gonna go straight into my tofu. Ooh. Drain it a bit. Make it into little chunks, I guess. Look at this. Yep, that looks good. The other day I also got this red pepper powder, which is gochugaru, so I'm gonna use a bit into my stew as well. First, coming onto a bit of a boil, you can start to put the paste. Bit of wakame as well, but I kind of want to soak it a bit and add it into the soup. Soak it with some water. I think I'm just gonna eyeball it and see how it goes. You can kind of use the whisk to break up the paste. I think it's easier. Boiling a bit now, so I'm gonna add in my noodles only. Just the noodles. It has grown a lot from that. Discard the water and add it into the soup. Zucchini needs to have time to cook, so I'm just gonna add it at this point of time. Really good. She just needs like a bit of soy. Gochugaru as well. Like this much. And add in my tofu as well. The visual right now, this is how it looks like. Oh, I have outdone myself again. It's looking so scrumptious right now. Thing is boiling up right now. I'm gonna add in my spring onions too. Kind of finish it off. Start to portion a bit of it into the little bowl. I want my food to look cute, you know. This is kind of what I whipped up, guys. A nice little, oof. It looks so good. I can't wait to eat it. Continue watching the first frost. After I've eaten the noodles, I still want to eat something that's a bit sweet, so I'm gonna eat this chocolate. So it's 70% dark chocolate that my roommate brought back from work. He said I could try, so it's 70% Semoliki Forest Uganda. It's a small batch chocolatier from, I believe, from San Francisco, California. And it contains no dairy, gluten, nuts, or soy, so it's perfectly fine. So it looks like this. It's very cute. Yes, looks like this. I'm gonna break some of this chocolate. I'm gonna take this much. So good. I love dark chocolate so much. Guys, now we're gonna prepare the last vegan meal of the day, and I'm kind of gonna do a Mediterranean kind of
pasta. I've got here some cherry tomatoes, I have olives and parsley and the lemon, olive oil here too. To boil the water first. I'm gonna finish these 2 boxes of cherry tomatoes, so I'm gonna slice them all up. To add them directly to, they're almost the same size as the tomatoes, so I'm gonna pluck a bit of them. Just gonna slice my garlic real quick. Have the pasta boiling, some olive oil in this pan, and I'm just going to drop the garlic inside. Oh my god, it smells so heavenly right now. I think a good key is to use a very good quality olive oil. Cherry tomatoes and my olives into the mix. This is how it's looking. Add all the spices and just let all that flavors melt. So essentially the natural juices will kind of make the sauce of this pasta. I've drained my pasta onto my tomato and herbs. Generous drizzle of olive oil. Bit more lemon zest to this. Delicious vegan tomato and olive pasta. So good. It's so good. Well, that's gonna be my last meal of the day. I hope you guys really like this video. I love to kind of challenge myself to do new things like this, and I really enjoyed it and hope you guys did too. And subscribe if you liked the video, and to see you on the next one. Bye bye.